Hi, good morning everyone. Hope all of you are good today for food and beverage management class. So for today we are going into chapter 12, which is the beverage product knowledge, and very specifically for this week we will discuss about the alcoholic beverages. Without wasting any more time, I will go into the chapter. So a brief introduction on the beverage product knowledge. We consider that beverage are the most important profit center for any food and beverage outlet, because beverages normally will be served at any time, and we can highly mark up the price of the beverage. I think you know that beverage cost compared to the price is about 200 or 300% markup, and these beverages do not require too much staff for the service. So because of this, the labor cost for the beverage center will be low, and it leads to higher profit margin. Basically, beverages can be divided into two main categories. Number one is alcoholic, and number two is non-alcoholic beverages. So this is the chart of the alcoholic beverages. As you can see, alcoholic beverages can be divided into three main categories. Number one is wine, number two is liquor, and number three is beers. Wine can be subdivided also into four, which is number one is table wines, sparkling wines, fortified wines, and also aromatized wines. Liquors can be subdivided into three. Number one is liquors from grains such as whiskey, vodka, and gin. Liquors that is made from fruits and vegetables, for example cognac and also brandy. Number three is liquors from the cordials. Cordials means concentrated flavors. We call it liquors, and we have the example of liquor coffee, liquor chocolate, and also liquor citrus. And number three type of alcoholic beverages is beers, and beers can be divided into either English or continental beers, and also other types of beers. The most popular three is the ale, lager, and also stout. So guys, let us go into number one, the wine. So as everyone knows, I think wine is the alcoholic beverages made from the fermentation of grape juice. The word fermentation means the beverage will be kept in the barrel or inside the container for a very long time to create alcohol with the chemical effects of sugar and also yeast. So like I said just now, the process of fermentation in wine is the function that turns grape juice into alcoholic beverages, because yeast interact with the sugar inside the juice to produce ethanol. So we have like four types of wines. We said just now table wine. Guys, why they call it table wine? Because usually these table wines will be left on the table throughout the service after it is poured for the first time. Next is sparkling wine, due to the taste and flavor of the wine that have some fizzy taste. And then fortified wine means this wine is added with other elements, which we call it as spirit. And the last one is aromatized wine. Aromatized wine means wines with spirit plus some aromatic flavors. So we go into number one, table wine or still wine. Table wine can be divided into three. Number one is red wine, white wine, and rose wine. This is the three table wine. And what is red wine, white wine? Guys, red wine is produced from green or white grapes with skin off. What does it mean by skin off? Skin off means they will peel out, or they will peel off the skin of the white grapes and then ferment it. So that's why they call it fermented away from the skins. So these white wines is made of white grapes or green grapes. And then red wines are produced from black grapes. Usually skins are on. Skin on means the process of fermentation do not require the the grape skins or black grape skins to be removed. And red color pigment actually is contained in the skin. Where do they get this color of red? Or for the red wine, it comes from the skin of the grapes. And then the number 3 types is rose wine. Guys, rose wine, you can find a few definitions over here, but the most popular definition for red wine, or the most popular type of red wine, is number 3, in which you will use combination of black and white grapes with the black grape skin on. White grapes plus black grapes, and the black grapes are skin on, so it will produce what we call as rose wine. Other than that, rose wine also can be produced using number 2 method over here, which you blend small quantity of red wine with a large quantity of white wine. Guys, this one doesn't require the fermentation process of grape juice, but this one is combination or blending of 2 types of wines. And some classic method, the old way how they do it is they will ferment the normal red wine. However, they will remove skin from the red grapes. Remember, red wines are black grapes with skin fermentation, but this one, the classic method of producing rose wine can also be you ferment the black grape juice with skin off, means without skin. Is also known as rose wine. Next, here are some examples of types of grapes. Here, white grapes example are Chardonnay, Riesling, and Sylvaner. And black grapes example are Gamay, Merlot, Pinot Meunier or Blanc, and also Shiraz. And also you will find, if you know some knowledge about wine, you will find wine with the name of grapes, because some wines we call as Chardonnay, Riesling, Merlot, Pinot Meunier, and so on. And also some red wine also we call as Shiraz. All right. Some discussion about how to actually we characterize the wine, or how we know the quality of wine. Number 1 is to know the body of wine. Either it is light wine or full-bodied wine. Guys, usually light wine will flows very quickly when you swirl inside the, you know the word swirl? Swirl means you just take the stem of the glass and you just make it round, and then you swirl the wine inside the glass. It will flow quickly. If it is a full-bodied wine, it will flow slowly when you swirl it. And then the aroma of the wine can be either fruity in aroma, and also flowery, or flowery in terms of aroma. And vintage means the age. Vintage means the date it is bottled. The higher or the longer the date of fermentation, sorry, not really fermentation, the longer the date of bottling the wine, then the higher the price of the wine. Color and clarity, usually when the wines are made aged, red wines will lose color. It will become from red purple to red brown. White wine will develop white wine will develop color with age. The longer it is kept in the bottle, and it will turn into either greenish yellow or old gold, means from from the bright color into darker color. And rose wine will turn from, if you have the if you have the longer age of rose wine, it will turn from pink to orange to amber, means from